Howdy, Pots and Patty here, and it is Trash Tuesday, so come on along. Well, I am focusing on Easter themes this week, and I will focus on it in my trashy also. This is my trashy that is a journal. It has pictures and some journaling in here and some memory keeping. So it's a little bit of a special trashy to me. Like this is a bit of journaling here. It's a bit of memory keeping here. I will flip through this when it is finished. I'll do a flip through Friday. I have one last page to do and something on the back. I have a pocket, and then I can finish, maybe put something on the back cover. I've been saving up Italian labels, sauce, and different things I could put on there. So this is very chunky, what they call the alligator mouth. And let me see if I can take out somehow this last page here. This is a travel style journal, which is fun to work in because you can take out the pages. And I know this is Christmas, but this is a spring page here with the secret garden, all made from packaging. And the gate was a Kleenex box, and this was a postcard that came in the mail. And we're still with spring and Easter, and this piece of old wallpaper, another one of my very grungy, nasty pieces of wallpaper that's been floating around here. Need to use it up. Don't want to throw it out, so I need to use it up. And I love this pink tulip. I want to get this pink tulip on here. So I'm thinking for a background, I don't think I can get both tulips on. Almost, but not quite. This would be really pretty if I have the yellow, the pink, and the blue. Something like that. How far down do I want to go? Alright, so it'll be about here. And then I'm going to cut that for the background, and I have all this packaging because I'm working out of my Easter supply box. And this is all packaging from Easter things, and isn't this pretty? I love this. This was the Easter garland. And this yellow envelope came in the mail today. I can use that for something. And I think I got these eggs. These were paper eggs, and these were cardstock eggs at, I think at the dollar spot at Target last year when they were on clearance after Easter. This is not garbage, but I have some tissue paper that I got somewhere on clearance too. But I do have some old calendar pages. I believe these were gifted to me. And there's two of them floating around here. Isn't that cute with the egg? I don't know if I'll use that tissue. That's not really garbage, but that's okay. And if I want to cut some eggs or something out, I have these wooden ones that I can use as a tracer. But this is really cute. I love the background on there. That would make some cute eggs. I can trace eggs. I can make a pocket. Oh, and what I want to journal about is when I went up to get the mail and get this yellow envelope that we use on the page, I found two green rocks. And they don't shine very green inside, but in the sun they do sparkle green. And this one is a little bit green. But this one is very green. And I think this is Prehnite, which is found in Connecticut. And just a little tiny layer of it on there. So what I did was I took my zoomy microscope, which you hook to your computer, and it takes pictures. And I'll stick the picture up here in the corner so you can see what it looks like under the microscope. And it's green crystals. So we live on well, it's kind of like a dirt road, one lane. And sometimes they come and fill the ruts. And they don't use a really good gravel. They just kind of dump a mixture of sand and dirt and rocks, all different sizes, all different kinds of rocks. And they did that the other day. And so I always look for an interesting rock as I'm walking up to the mailbox. And I found a few. And I do have another little green one that's way different than this, though. Somewhere I think I put that into the cabinet of curiosities behind me. But I thought, since this is a nice little tiny sliver, see, and this is why it's Prehnite, because see, it's a different rock on the outside. So it was probably kind of like a geode where you crack it open and then the crystals are on the inside. So that's what makes me think this is Prehnite. But it's small enough, a little tiny chips, I could put it on a card and stick it in. Maybe I'll put that in the pocket. And then on the back page. And then I can make a little pocket with this envelope. And make a little tag or card out of this, because it's so pretty. And it just fits in this too. Look at that, like it was made for it. So I could put something on this, something on the back. So I've got a lot of things here to play with. Oh, and this was packaging for, I think, a tank top I bought the other day. So I could put white on the back and put something there. Or I could just put something like that on the back. That would be cute. Kind of really goes with this too, doesn't it? That would be really cute. And I put something on this side, maybe a photo, maybe an Easter photo, maybe an old Easter photo. Although I'm using most of those for my Easter album. But that's okay. I can take one and use it for this album too. So back to what I have to do here, which is cut this in such a way that I can use this as the background. Get rid of this stinky old wallpaper. I bought a batch of wallpaper from somebody in the flea market. And it's a couple of good pieces. Most of it was pretty ratty. But sometimes it's hard to find the nicer pieces. I'm thinking I should have left that green on there, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So I'm going to throw some of this out because it's really nasty, nasty, nasty. I mean, it's not a nice vintage, it's a stinky old nasty. Nasty, nasty. A stinky old nasty, nasty. Save some of it if I could. This one's not too bad. But throw the nasty, dirty, yucky, musty stuff out. I don't want to cut that though. This one's not too bad. And it's pretty dirty along the edge. I think I'll cut the bottom off. Get rid of that. That'll make me happy. Get rid of the yucky parts. So when we get a fresh crop of stones on the road, I check them out, like I said. And what I am usually looking for, besides pretty patterns and colors, is a stone that is shaped like a heart stone. And they're so hard to find, at least I find them hard to find. But that's what I'm always on the lookout for. Oh, I know you can buy them. People shape them into hearts. Actually, at the flea market on Sunday, somebody had them, and somebody cut the stones in the shape of hearts. But that's kind of cheating in a way. Not really discovering or finding a heart shape that nature made into a heart. This is kind of slippery, kind of dirty too. Ugh. All right, how about some super duper glue? Yeah, so I was walking down the middle of the road, looking at the stones. One neighbor was coming home from work, but she saw me. She was laughing. She knows I do my nature journaling sometimes when I'm walking down the road. She knows to be on the lookout for me. And then I got up to the corner, and we got new neighbors up there. And they got a new puppy. It's so cute. A Great Dane. A Great Dane puppy. Oh, that's not going to stay little for very long. If it really is a Great Dane. P.U. Stuff stinks. I like that Tombow aqua glue. Doesn't stink like this stuff. Oh, I cut that pretty good, didn't I? I cut that pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I can cut this to make a little pocket. I don't want to cover up too much of the flowers, but I can make it smaller down here. And then I can make a little journaling card out of this packaging. Oh, I can't believe this fits right inside this envelope like it was made for it. Okay. So that's the news of the neighborhood. New puppy. We have 5 houses in our neighborhood. Five. One at the end of the street. The guy across the street has 100 acres. 100 acres. And then their cousin lives over there. We live over on this side of the street. We have long, narrow property. So our house is the only house on this side of the street. And then the daughter lives up that way, and then there's people at the corner, but their house really isn't on the street. The front of the house is on the other road. Well, you know what? If I was smart, I would have used the other side of the envelope. That was already closed at the bottom instead of that side. See, I could have just cut this and had a piece that was already glued. Could have had a pocket like this. Let's see how this would work out. See, and this side's already sealed. Sometimes you gotta think, gotta think. I think I will make this a little bit smaller and use this one. Because then I don't have to worry. Oh, you know what though? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes that little fold on the inside, sometimes that could be a problem. Let's see how this works. Not too bad. So I just need to glue this down. So we got old wallpaper. We got an envelope that came in the mail today. Glued it, doesn't want to come out of the bottle. Stinky glue. Whew. Stinky glue. Okay. I might have to die cut some butterflies to put up here by the tulips. Or at least one. Alright, I'm going to cut a thumb hole in here, but I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. I should have done that before I glued it down. And get creative, use for decorating. Let's see. Maybe make a tag shape. A tag shape. So I measured about here. Save that for something. And scissors, 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 scissors. Make it look like a tag. Cut. And you flip it over, flip it over, flip it over, cut the other side. Oh, I was going to put paper on this side. All right, paper on this side was the calendar paper. How's this doing? It's doing good. Put the egg. I think I'll put the chickie with the egg. Okay, I'm just going to go and cut this to size and glue it on the back. This calendar paper is a little thin, so I just used a glue stick to cut it, to glue it down. And I did put it a little higher because I wanted that little bit to show at the bottom. Okay, that's cute, that's cute. Okay, let's see. Put something on here. What can I put on here? I'm going to cut a thumb hole. And I want to decorate this with something. Something. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I punched my little thumb hole there, see, with my circle punch. And I'm thinking of putting a piece of this calendar page across the bottom of the envelope. And then I noticed in the Easter bucket there were these little foamy stamps, and I don't know, I think I got these on sale last Easter. But something sparkly, not trash, but you know, the trashy journaling police will not come after me just because I choose to put a sticker on my page, so don't worry about it. The rules are flexible. And I globbed up my glue, so I'm going to use it on here. It's a very thin paper. I think I had the glue stick out too far. Just need to spread this around. Use my finger tools. Okay. And you know I got it on the paper there. I'm going to put that there. And I might put a little drop of glue on the bunny. Wow, that's really sticky. I don't think that needs glue. When I first started journaling, junk journaling, I didn't have many supplies at all. Kind of used up some of the stuff that I had. I did have stamps, and I had some stuff from mixed media art journaling. Okay, looking good, looking good. And then I started buying stuff in season because I had nothing ahead of time. And then last year I must have started planning ahead somehow and thinking, I can buy that for next year. So that's why I have a lot of Easter stuff. Okay, I still want to put a butterfly up here. And I still want to put something on this card. And then I have to make a card for the pocket on the last page for my little stone, Prehnite stone. Okay, my die cut butterflies are drying. I'll make sure they stay down. I use this die cut, makes 2 butterflies, but I only put 3 on the page. And then I found this photo. It's a little bit blurry, so it's good for the trashy, I guess. And it's Easter and my son, so this is 40 years ago. And he's throwing his little bunny that he called Bun Bun somewhere. He's laughing. He's having a good time. So if this was his first Easter, then he was, let's see, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, about 10 months old, I guess. It's about 10 months old. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. Oh, and I ripped part of it. I like when they put the dates on the back of things. But this doesn't have a date. Oh yeah, it does. March 82. Yep. March 82. So he's about actually 9 months old. I ripped off. It's just some dark business on there. I don't need all that. Glue. Let's use a tacky glue. Back in the day, you never knew how your picture was going to come out till after you got it developed. And you only had so many pictures on a roll. And so you really hated to throw away any of them. And then after a while, they started giving you like double prints. So you could give everybody one. Which is kind of cool. Okay, so March 1982. March 1982. Where's my pen? All right, let me go find my pen. So I just wrote his name and the date on there. And it's almost dry. I added a little bit of polka dotted ribbon at the top. So this is my fun, trashy journaling card here. And carefully slip it into the pocket. And that is done. Let me put that back in here. Not so easily, because it's getting chunky, chunky, chunky. Okay, so all the pages are done. I still haven't made my card for my rock, so I think I'll do that right now. But I will not get the outside of the book done. We'll have to leave that for the next trashy, trashy day. Or if I do it on the side, I will show it to you when it is done. Okay, so I need a card that will fit in this pocket that I can journal about my rock on. So let me look around and see what I got here. Okay, so the Prehnite stone is the stone of dreaming, and this was on the cover of the Medicare magazine, and I like this with the flowers coming out of his head. I know there's a watering can, but he could be dreaming of flowers. Eyes are closed. So that would be a fun thing to put on the card. It's got to fit in this pocket over here. I think I can make it fit. Might lose his ears, but I think I can make it fit. So I need a piece of packaging. Prehnite is often found in nice, G-N-E-I-S-S stone. And this is a nice stone on the back of the Prehnite. So I printed out a picture. Here we go. With the Canon Ivy. Control it with my phone, so that's what I'm doing right now here. Turn that off. And this piece of cardboard that's been floating around on the desk, I think that came with the tank top, fits perfect in this pocket. So let me move some of this stuff here. Chunky, chunky, chunky. And what I'm going to do is cut this out and put him on one side, and then something with the journaling and the stone and the picture of the stone on the other side. So I want to get in the flowers, but I don't care about the bottom too much. What else could I put on the background? That could be dreaming, right? I could put them this way. And I could actually journal up here. And then I just have to find something for the back of this. Well, I think this is going to get a little more complicated than I planned. So I may finish this later, and I'll show you tomorrow when I do What's on My Desk Wednesday, because I think I may go with a Mod Podge on the back, sticking with the Easter theme, just to decorate the back of this cardboard. And maybe put the picture on that side and journal on this side. I may do that. I could back that with, I still have trash here too. Not big enough for this though. Oh, this might be. And I'll take the tissue paper, Mod Podge it on the back, and then I may take the stone, which is keep pointing up under the junk, and put it into this little bag like that, and sew the bag on. Sew the bag on. So if I sew the bag on, I can still journal here, and then I could decorate the back and put the picture of what it looks like magnified on the back. Okay, so that's the plan. So that's going to take quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and post this video and then finish up the rest of this page and show you tomorrow. So I just want to wish everybody happy junk journaling, happy trashy journaling. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye.